just to gain some field position.
I got to play real smart.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin.
He's fucking up over here.
And taken right at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with the completion. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Cowboys on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And the punt team on now as this one's set away.
Wow.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying
something. He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's in for a touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Nice.
And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And
that's battery action right there.
Well, guess what?
That tastes like battery action.
All even. They just scored. If they kick this extra point in time,
that tastes like battery action.
They're the ones that are in control.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Talk to me, Peter.
Sports Halftime Report. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
6 seconds on the clock.
Now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
All my life I had to fight.
It's Gurley.
All my life I had to fight, Rob.
Goodbye. Touchdown,
All my
LA.
life.
Todd Gurley.
He didn't even miss the show, man.
And the Rams have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
Y'all not seeing this shit? Oh, y'all is missing it, man. Y'all got me putting up the broadcast for nothing. Boom.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Y'all missing a hell of a show,
This is
man.
taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I'm winning 14-7. What? What?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Prescott on first down. And that's Elliott, complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Looking to throw, Prescott.
Oh, straight
On
to
the left side, Gallup's got it.
Look at that straight to me. How much that
33
look?
yards that time.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at me right in front of that. Look at that animation they gave me. That nigga should have caught that. He's going to die the wrong way for the ball.
So the big play
Right there
has
in
him all
front
the
of
way
that
down to the
motherfucker.
30 now for 1st and 10. Prescott yet again. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 21-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go 46. Here we go 47. 26.
And again, it's Prescott.
Get that nigga.
And he'll go
Get that
down
nigga.
back at the 26-yard line. Aaron Donald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them.
Get that nigga.
Pressure gets to him
Let's
again.
go.
Aaron Donald getting him once
What you
again,
gonna
his
do, Lyra?
3rd sack of the
Marcus
afternoon.
Silver.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Yeah.
Prescott to throw on 3rd.
Give me that.
And a double
Let's
coverage,
go.
and it's intercepted. Picked up by
Let's
Nikhil
go.
Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Rams take over
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And Gurley.
Oh, my God.
It's loose.
Hell no.
That's
right there.
Set him up in excellent
this
shape.
Nigga
First and
just
goal at the
fumbled,
9-yard line.
Oh, my God. This nigga fumbles in the red zone, man. That's crazy. Oh, it's out of there, too.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Okay.
Now a carry for the big fellow. This is Jameis Olawale. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's hella fucked up right there.
So it'll be second and goal when we return. We played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. Third and goal.
Oh, my God.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Able to punch it in on third down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because
they
were already thinking ahead as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Marr on for the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set up for defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. Looking for Woods that time. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
Oh, come on,
Hit the slant route. That's
come on!
And he's got this down at the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They go to Elliott again, and an alley to run, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A first down carry by Elliott. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Come on,
Now,
man.
meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
That nigga just hit it straight in my hands, bro.
Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my God.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Now Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I wasn't even tripping off the game clock. I was looking at the fucking...
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Another carry now for Gurley. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw.
Over the middle. Oh, my God. Nowhere near the open receiver.
He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you could go on the field, but okay, I see you. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Good game, bro. I just went out like a jive-ass turkey. Throwing all the motherfucking picks. Should just killed the clock. That fucking fumble, man. Fuck my life off. That nigga gonna fumble as soon as I stop him in his red zone. First down. I'm going the other way. This nigga gonna hit Tyrone Gurley. That nigga fumble in the red zone on his own 5-yard line. That nigga walked the ball right in the end zone the next play. Now I'm getting it in, the momentum shift right there.
Now for a small fee, we can run it back.
I hear you.
Man, I couldn't get it off. Don't you see?
Nigga say for a small fee.
Ooh, that nigga was out there
I was trying to get that
good
mother.
on goddamn cooking, boy.
Yeah, that nigga did.
Ooh, that nigga was out there looking good.
That nigga did.
Goddamn Dak slow as a motherfucker.
I said I gotta put some pressure on your ass this time.
You did now.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't put enough on your ass. You was having too much time. I swear, man. What's that nigga fumble? That nigga from the side. He from the side.
Oh yeah, that fumble put back in the game.
Yeah. Man, that nigga fumble, man, that was just a momentum switch right there. That shit just fucked off my whole momentum right there. I'm gonna kick your ass like you stole.
I was saying, nigga, what's up? I'm in New York, nigga,
no shirt on. Hey, Pete, did y'all see Dave's video yet? Huh?
Say what, bro?
Who video?
David Lillis.
Hey, I ain't look at it. He spinning on that bitch.
Yeah, he in the hood with it.
Ooh.
Got everybody doing a Brookfield dance. Yeah. Dave from my neighborhood.
You was in it?
Yeah.
I seen Granner, man. I didn't.
They named the song after Grant. They just thought the song name Dre Grant.
Man, I ain't seen Granner since the 6 days, man.
Yeah, they named him Dre. The name video.
Last time I seen nigga, he was at the gas station doing the granite.
Yeah, Oscar Grant. That's his nephew.
Is it?
That's his brother Oscar's son. His daddy is Oscar Grant Sr. The Granters is from Brookfield. Y'all know that?
Yeah, you know, we know.
Yeah.
Andre and Andre.
Yeah, they're the twins. For real.
Nigga, I watched Andre slap the shit out of Binky, bro. That's Bill Cousin, nigga.
That is, Sure is.
Them niggas had been fucking with them sweet ones all night.
The whole family on dope. Except for Dimitri. Everybody but Dimitri and Patrice.
No, wasn't that? That was Reggie Daddy. Man, that was Reggie Daddy that did that.
Man, nigga, I watched Andre Granner slap Marcel, nigga.
And Marcel
Reggie Daddy?
wasn't the one that let niggas do him like that neither though. Marcel he could fight though, but he let them niggas push.
No, Bink was the one though.
Yeah, Bink was the one too.
What I don't understand, the nigga Cell flinched at him like he was finna, but he ain't do nothing. Nigga Granner reached back, nigga. They stuck that nigga mouth. I was like, God, my mouth dropped.
Nigga,
I said, God damn. Alright, I was sitting there saying, what the nigga Cell do? Help him smoke B count up. Nigga had no money on it. You know, that was them days, boy.
That was the days, man.
Both of them niggas was sweating, and it was cold.
Right, and the nigga, what's her name, Pappy was out there around that time.
Hey, Romeo.
Oh, Pappy. Nigga, I just bought him the drawers and tank tops from Pappy, nigga, the other day.
Did you?
On the 6th.
Romeo.
Yeah, I was right there too. That,
Okay, I'll just roll my blood up. I'm here. I come straight at you right now.
Okay.
Oh, good pick. I fell down.
oh, shit. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get my stick game together. You see, I had to get it right.
Who feeling that glowing hill? As treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. First off the edge like I don't know no bill.
Yeah, bro. I bought some motherfucking t-shirts, socks, drawers, all that shit from nigga Pat for the low.
Say this one for your photo reel.
on time, too.
I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? How about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? How about it? Rep where you from? Where you post, you're popping your practice. Pain driven, itchy, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat for the streets. You can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar. One man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing.
That's crazy. I beat Clout twice today. Sit up here and let Romeo beat me. That's crazy. Don't feel. Well, I forgot I got a bottle in the freezer. Dude, it's Friday night. Right. People fall through Desperados tonight. Well, they got a date party today. Y'all coming out here? Oh, yeah. You is? Damn,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Zerline out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start.
Hold on, bro. You hear that? You already know what I'm drinking, Rob. What?
I just don't be trying to drink that shit that much because that shit got that sugar in that shit.
That rosé?
Yeah,
Hell yeah. That's all I drink. Can't drink that now.
Rose, nigga, huh?
Yeah. Give me an ashtray. You is in what? Bodybuilder?
21-yard line.
Huh?
Ready. Go waiting. 54. Sammy.
Mike 5-4.
They go play action here on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I ain't playing with him
Picked
this
off by
time.
Akeem
Fuck
Talib.
that.
He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They're now only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
Michael Thomas, who turned 26 in March, now the league's highest paid wideout, signing a 5-year, $100 million extension in late July that will run through 2024.
He's the highest paid non-quarterback ever, though we know as far as these things go, that could change quickly in the league, but still a huge contract for him and deserved. 125 catches last year, led the NFL, 5th highest total in league history. Not bad for a guy that when he played Little League football, he's one of the guys that, you know, the coach said, okay, who hasn't played yet? Because everyone has to play a minimum number of plays. That's what he was doing when he was in Little League football. Now he's one of the best receivers in the NFL.
Pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. We're good. We're good. High 4. 3 seconds.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And that is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Breeze. And that is Michael Thomas. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be
right
a handful
there with that
of
nigga.
Yeah, right
I'll
now
put my hands up for the ball and
maybe
put his
needs some
hands on his
safety help.
shoulders.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my
These
defense.
niggas want it to go.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
Yeah, he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Murray. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
You kill! 13. Hey, Haywood! Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Oh, you got D? Wait a second.
Bree's going to go on fourth down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
47 is the mic. Let's go.
On second and 11 now. Goff escaping the pressure right. And avoids the contact by sliding. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. They've got a third down and a yard to start things out. They give it off here to the tight end. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
Full go tonight. 20. Check 47. We own them. We own them. Check. Hey, show. 47 Mike. Mike 47. Here we go.
And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Rescue that nigga, man. That's crazy. Wow, they fucking straight blocked my fucking pass to computer. That's crazy.
Ready? You ready? Mike 54. Get that quarterback.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And some room to run now. And they'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard them over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
That was second down run for Murray. Murray has the first down and more. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Scampering home from 19 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there, a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gone. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They got a man. It's Woods. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Gurley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now the man who broke Saints fans' hearts, Greg Zuerlein, on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now the man who broke Saints fans' hearts, Greg Zuerlein, on for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try to get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Sammy!
Kamara. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they...
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA.
Let's go.
Todd Gurley, 75 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play.
Looking for Gannon. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Look, 180. 47. We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go. He goes to you. He comes to me. It's me.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
Cut. Rush in.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
It's our time.
Nobody gonna win them all, that's for sure.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to. And
like right now, I feel like that's what I'm doing. I should have just went for 7 right there, but I went for a field goal. And I'm playing.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away.
That's what Bill Belichick would have did. He would have took that 3, so I had to take it.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Check 24. 21.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Cook has it left side. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a first down.
I get a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Breeze.
Come on, man. Give me that money,
incomplete.
Man. Give me that money, man.
The football there, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, man.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze.
Let's go!
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald with a sack. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'll be ready in like 20 minutes. What's up?
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
6 points here go a long way.
Here's Gurley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They come out here in the eye. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Check 3. Going out.
Again they run with Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Straight up, man. Hella good.
Now Goff will lead the Rams up to go for 2.
5. You ain't going nowhere.
Out of the gun, Goff. This is caught. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signal for and take it successfully.
Right now, man. I need one of them all for $1. Can I get one of them all for $1?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines?
What?
That was
Hell no,
planned
y'all
going
see
into
this?
it,
Look
not
at this.
necessarily to not get the first down or to have
Look
the
at
defense have to
this.
hold.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I'm getting a bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to have this across midfield.
They're going to let Scotty Dottie do his thing, right?
A good pick up there of 20 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep
we're going to take that off your hand, partner.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
That's some fucked up shit right here. Huh? No, hell no. You don't gotta help me. I don't need none. This nigga about to get this motherfucking goddamn.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter. And he can't get away. Couldn't escape it. And that's going to be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
This is taken to the 13. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A 10th carry for Kamara. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I would have picked if I had the ball. Pretty much, baby.
Ready? 5-9. You don't want this.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He'll let it fly in the direction again. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze.
Nope. On that nigga. On that nigga.
He will go down
Look at that
outside of the
defense, right?
pocket
Look
for
at
a
that
sack.
defense.
Trying to get away, but could not. Samson Abuka, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Where you at?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hold on. You go?
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
Now y'all playing at Tacos on 94 for International.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off.
Y'all want to play the apartment 9?
Got points. So, while it's not mission accomplished,
y'all want to play the apartment 9?
Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense. So they held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what I think that factored in.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. John Johnson with the INT. They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here. If that is their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
We go, slide. Like 20. We go, 76. 76. Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now go off. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Oh, I touched that nigga. I touched him.
Trying to get it to Woods.
I touched him. You turned this that nigga and got that.
It kind of keeps the door ajar.
You ain't got that,
does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep
I'm going to get it back right here.
It ended up costing them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football.
We're in a drinking champagne right now.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple.
I'm going to get a game ball to you.
Game balls plural, but
I like where we're going with this. So you
like
say
that.
one to represent like the best player of all. And I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody.
Ooh.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation.
Yeah. Built from 2. Yeah, this is my nigga, man. We ain't played like 15 years, man. You should play my nigga Ruck Rumble though. Ruck Rumble.
He just went to get in the shower.
Rod, you in here? Oh, you go. That was like 5 minutes ago, though. I got Bilch online. Oh my God, like old times. Bilch, you used to be schooling me. You was like Sensei. You know what I'm saying?
But I remember getting down with y'all.
Yeah. Rod was my Sensei too for a minute.
Girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
For real.
Pocket got heroes, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown.
You got a YouTube account?
Come down, hotel.
Yeah.
You go to your vlog.
The
your
NFL
YouTube
is
account.
on EA Sports, and we're in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room.
You hold that little option, you hold that share button down, you take your
get set to
screenshot
do
after every
battle
game.
with the Los
Get that
Angeles
nigga
Rams.
paperwork. Get paperwork on that nigga. So the never say you done beat his ass, you go to the graveyard and dig his ass up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
you
send this one
tap
away.
that same share play button, and you gonna see broadcast.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Yeah, you can use that too.
And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
I pulled up with the Twitch before.
Oh shit, I'm really finna get fucked up. He one of them. I don't even know what y'all be doing. I'm just a basic baller, man. I don't know what my team all stopped, man. I don't know what you doing right now.
I just like different players.
Yeah, I don't know how you see who is who and what is what. How you know who the better player?
Huh? When you go in. When you go in your depth chart.
So they put motherfuckers in there that's pissy?
Sometimes you know what you do? You go in there, hit the triangle,
Yeah.
and then go up and it'll reorder your roster. It'll put all the best people in the best position.
How you do that?
You hit the triangle.
Right now?
Yeah.
So what I go to? Go to depth chart? Go to depth chart? Okay.
Yeah.
And then press triangle?
Right, go to depth chart, hit the triangle, and you see it tell you auto reorder.
Yeah, then
hit
X.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
You hit yes. That put the best players in the best position.
You just gave me some game over. See, Sensei! We just taught each other already.
Right, that's what the lab is for,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. For real, I ain't never do that. I be basic balling.
Right, but you gotta shit. It's time to get to the next level. That's what I'm saying.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Play action. It's gone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Woods. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
I got you.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Yeah.
180. Now, come on out here. Come get some.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Check it back. Check it back.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
54, right there, 54.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. On the toss, it's Gurley. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it's third down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a third and long. Off play action. Here's Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Graham. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Garoppolo looks to throw. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard.
Watch the run.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
21. Check 26.
Garoppolo on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. No score after one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On second down, it's Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
11. Hey, alert! Hey, Alpha! 59 is Mike. Check, 59. I'm coming.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
I reached in there.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Mike, check. Smooth. Check 15. Lock.
I'm going to get it, man. Sooner or later.
Man, that's trash.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. From the right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Here we go. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. He's coming. 21. Here we go.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
21. Hey, Charlie. I got this. I'm on 59. Get in the weight room.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Hey, Echo. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Watch the screen.
21. Here we go.
Mike 5'9". Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Mike's 59.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through.
And
the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Here's Goff. In trouble here. Down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
I kick it off.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
I'm going to give you what you want.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the 27, Garoppolo.
Ooh, I fucked that off.
At the 7.
I'll get off of it.
Finally, down he goes.
I'll get off of it.
Inside the 10 to the 7. That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Here we go. 180.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Wow. That's how they're going to do it.
Nice pickup of 6 there to get them closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Whatever you say, EA.
They come out here in the eye.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Garoppolo, quarterback sneak. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo taking it in. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
No, when you on the, anytime you're the broadcast, you'll get a delay. This is a live stream on YouTube and shit. You watch
Smart football, you just were saying it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, and it's 3rd and short.
it takes the word lost in the first half.
Now gone. They got a man. It's Woods. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Rams.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
There's a one and lost to the first end of the half, Peter. All my life I had to fight.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Zerline's kick is
good. Get the ball back, don't I?
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Like
okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Let's put this rosé in the freezer, man. I don't want to let it get hot.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Hey, Delta. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Hey, hot.
Oh.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo.
Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Damn, did you see that?
Taking it right down.
You seen it.
Touchdown.
You seen it. You seen it.
Samuel.
Motherfucker.
And the Niners are able to stretch
Good
their
shit.
lead.
That was hot.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Gold able to attack on the
don't be a mistake if you're set up.
He's now 17-3. After the touchdown,
sometimes you got to bait a nigga on first down to get that money on second. Yeah.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now Gurley. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's gone.
Oh my God! I
threw it once and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. Pass, there he goes, left side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they...
I'm going to tap out for a blackout, Bill. True.
All right, brother, I'll catch up with y'all. Gotta be up at work.
Oh, no, I ain't quitting, dude. I ain't quitting. I'm playing this one out. Come on, let's do it. Fuck that.
What's up, son? Let's get one in. You gotta go to sleep, man.
Yeah, fuck that. I gotta show him I'm worth something more than 3.
Man, y'all gonna get me.
Yeah, we gonna play plenty of times now that y'all told me to hook up, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Really I know
it's good.
I'm gonna be up early.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm out of here. You out of here. Rod, let me roll up me a blunt right quick. What's up, bro? It's been a pleasure, man. This is the game. We got ass up and go back to motherfucking 94. 94 ass woman. I threw a motherfucking pick 6 and then it fucking red zone, man. What? I can't breathe, man. I'm gonna breathe down my mouth. I'm probably breathing hella hard because I'm sick. Hell yeah, man. Hold on. Let me check this call right quick.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. Not true to cold as chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. First off the edge like y'all don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah.
I'm cleaning out the house, blood. I threw that motherfucker away, bro. I plugged it, I let it get rained on too much, right? And then when I plugged it up, that motherfucker, before I even take it home, smoke started coming out the sides of that motherfucker. Shit, that was hella long ago I bought that motherfucker. That motherfucker, I bought that motherfucker in the winter. And we was barbecuing every day and that motherfucker leaving it outside the way. As soon as I plugged that motherfucker up, it started smoking out the sides and that's right. They was plugging that motherfucker. That's a fire hazard.
I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is
and then you gotta go to the internet to replace shit and all that shit.
I'm a hard. I got power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like a silly yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish up, mess around me and I diminish a ball. Even if I ever did the minimum ball. In the end result, I better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tanks. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a show shank.
You'll put on top of your car. You'll get pulled over, bro.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down.
I know you got a hammer on you, know you don't want to put on top of your car.
Freestyle. Different cities every week now. Every woman is now. With state
property
complete now. I was homeless, sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fishing. Who the crew? It wasn't you. I know it's true, cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tanks. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tanks. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
They still doing their thing, but she just in between places right now. You know what I'm saying? So she at her sister's house, and you know, bro, just
Ladies and gentlemen.
Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Bruh, you is a fool. You know what? I just got me a bed today.
This be the green light.
Yeah, remember you jumped on the bed, me first day home, broke my shit.
Still here, still in your ear with a style so where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being
I just got me a bed today, dude. My shit right there. I just gotta make it up. I'm rocking over instrumental. Are you ready? Set, show to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter rock, turn it up, we're giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? Talking about space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets full? Counter of what kind? Oh, hell no.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, passing your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A plus the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously on the joints and rock. 30 years and you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had names, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we play with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all crowns. Ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm is hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all. Can you rock it like rockin'? What you talking about? Can you rock it like rockin'? Cool, counter of what kind?
Bring some cup of noodles and you coming over here, man.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
No, I think I said 1 or 2, 3. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
What's happening?
Oh, okay. That was Van ass.
Who?
Van.
Man?
Van.
Man?
Yeah.
Trying to think who's Van who?
Van Brookfield. Everybody know that nigga. 666s. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Here it come, Rod. You sent it to me, Rod? I got sent it to you.
No.
There you go.
I just had to let you know. I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest.
This nigga Rod a dangerous man, man. You gotta play chess with his ass too. This nigga was beat built ass.
This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the city of
Right,
Angels,
you gotta
Los
play this
Angeles,
like-
California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with the Oakland Raiders. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Mike down. 180. Mike 5-4. Squeeze, double.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 78 yards. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Oh, you let a nigga
They said
like
they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
Like
and I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run.
I had a nigga on you, bro, but I fucked it up.
You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Overcommitting in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them, and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Do not rush nothing. Take your time with your money. I'm trying to get all the money on one play because he got you the whole game left. I'm talking too loud.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Value one. Check 99. Hey, let's go. Go ground.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. They run. It's Gurley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the Raiders' 49-yard line.
White 20. Hey, lift. 12.
On 2nd and 12, Goff going up top for Kupp. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Oh, my God. It should have been a pick, though, realistically.
Now it's Zerline to try the Ram field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it. 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Monday, down. 185.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. It's a screen to Richard. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Like 20. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Switch.
To throw is gone. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mike, let's play. 4 down.
Watch the ship. Hey.
Now it's Gurley. Sidesteps him at the 35. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Off play action. Here's Goff. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now gone. Wide open receiver complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. How about the big boy snagging one. You don't see that every week.
Whole time I was really supposed to be baiting him. You were different from somebody else. But I said he's so wide open.
They didn't always play
You
defensive
had me
line. Some of
thinking
them
he was
actually
open.
handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Mike.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to clear you out.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Carr. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
Oh, my God.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Just don't forget that reaction I'm looking for, man. It was right there.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Now, 180. Mike, 58, right there. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Here's Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that, because he's eating them alive in the first half.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Carr down to throw.
Come on, man. That's up, man. This should go away. They want us to go, man. That's crazy.
Knock that one away in coverage.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. 3rd and goal.
We got 4. We got 4. 58 to Mike. Let's go, D.
Hey, high 7.
From the gun, it's Carr. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Okay, beat
Well,
you
that's about
and the
as quick of
service,
a
man,
passing
at the same
touchdown as you'll
time.
ever see right there.
He already
Everyone
got
has a
good
section
enough
in the
game.
playbook called the quick game. That
Gotta
was a
be
super
him
quick
and the
game.
fucking
Out of the
service.
hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How
Yeah, I
in-depth
hear
is
you.
that quick game part
You
of
threw
the
a dot
playbook?
straight to my
It's pretty
motherfucking
in-depth
head.
because people want the ball
Now
in
you
the hands
gotta
of the
play this.
quarterback
Now you
into the
gotta touchdown
playmaker's
and
hands
shit even
downfield as
exist.
fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
I hear you. Whatever they say, man.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I done seen it all, man. This motherfucker ran into me the other day, took the ball out of my hand, bro. Took it out of my hand, bro. Started running the other way with it. I said, what? They just threw that in. They just threw that in. Got to a wide open pass to a nigga, bust my nigga in the back of the helmet. Then go to the other nigga head.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Like the bullshit just don't never stop. This shit.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
It's crazy. They got us all psyched out to believe that we really controlling this shit. We're addicted. They just let us keep telling, keep playing. They off the boat. Let them think they doing it, man.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 21 and 2nd and 10.
Hello? Yeah. What?
Back to throw. Goff. And that's caught offside. It's Woods. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All right. I don't even have to what I used to do. I am. Yes, I am. 180. Oh, man.
Goff on first down. Flushed out right. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
That's a wide. We'll drink that. We'll drink that. Will we drink?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Kill.
Now they'll toss to Gurley left. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
The big bowl. They're rolling. I'm starving too, man. What's this up? Oh, shit.
Back-to-back running plays, putting him in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? Out of the gun, Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Down. Check. 180. We're good.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. From the 31, Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks, 31 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
What now? 180. Check. Watch 54. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, Raider
2. To throw on third down. Carr. And that will be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Natson. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Looking for Woods that time. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up in what's been so far a tough game for them. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It might be a little too late.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A little juke.
Oh, my God.
Field almost before being taken down.
Oh,
Good for
my
22
God.
and a first down.
Look at
At this
that.
stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air.
My God.
But in a sense, that just sets things up for big
Rookie
runs
D.
like that because the defense might be a little bit
Rookie
off balance.
D.
They pick up another first down with that run.
That nigga with the save, man. That nigga on the ground and rolled over and tackled me. Shoot streak. Every time, Cookie.
50. Like 20. 12.
This nigga, all these niggas in the box. Hopefully it's one.
Early again here on first down.
Oh, my God. I
There
see the
was a
stiff
lane there
arm
and
up.
closed up quickly as he
I
stopped
see the
for no
stiff
gain.
arm
Second
up.
down. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Hey, exit. Where's 52?
A shotgun snap for Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That is going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively.
Rams touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 694.
Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side.
Overhead. Oh, no.
All the way in. Touchdown.
Monster, no.
Antonio Brown.
Oh,
2
my
catches, 2
God. How did
touchdowns
you
here so far.
take him off his
and the Raiders
assignment?
have taken the lead.
Oh, my God. You see me. You safety it. You
Carlson
safety
now
it.
to add the extra point.
You safety it.
And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Damn. Now I got to work again, man. I got to go to work again.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before.
Oh, my God, he was gone.
That to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
I'm talking to you, yeah.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Watch the curve.
Go.
Ric Flair. 52's the mic. Here we go.
Gone.
Come on, fuck that man throw.
Tried to dial
that
up the
nigga
long
wide
way out
open
there,
coming
but it'll
across
be
the
3rd
middle.
down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive. About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Tight end's right. You got 3 down.
Bravo.
52, like 52. Here we go.
He's back to throw.
Oh, the
And the throw there going to be incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
The reacher.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Check.
Hey, orbit.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, fucking out my hand. I went up aggressive for that motherfucker. He's fucking out my hand.
Football now in excellent field position.
This shit is hilarious. You gotta laugh at this shit. Yeah.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Man open left side is Brown. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Good guy. That was hot. I was in the middle of my adjustments on that last one, man. You gotta be quicker on the adjustments on this one than the other one, man. Then I'm still trying to learn how to get them down, because you know they switched all that shit. Good game, though. You going to sleep. We can, I just got a piss and roll me up a blunt, man. Probably a shot of this rosé, man. I ain't tripping. If you was gonna sleep, you can go ahead. I'll jump on my little virtual reality shit. Start shooting shit out. Okay, give me a hot second. Yeah.
Fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving mad and blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. They tell your mama and tell your daddy. Tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy. Tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is. Now get it. Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game.
S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. I can't spend a day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Never not on my grind. We will time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot, sure don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hip is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Cooking up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more birds than a Shawshank. Cooking up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more birds than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in it. Finish them, mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. So the whole game was never been seen. Cooking up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cooking up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat and watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. With state prop you looking bleak now. I was home to sleep designer sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find it so she fishing. Who the crew it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up, run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Roger back.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it.
Sure. What the fuck to do there? It's fucked up. Oh shit, I hope this will work. Say right, say right. All these bitches got to work. Work. difficulties. Yeah, it's hella fucked up. Fucking off on Friday night. Rod, you back? Yeah. Oh, we can get there. Go to the party, right? You see where it say play? You see where it say play together? Click on that. Then click on create. Create session, invite a host. Then your Madden should show up at the top, right? Huh? Nuh-uh. Go ahead, do it now. Yeah. I don't know. Go to your friends list then. Go to friends. I don't know how to do this shit. I don't know how to send the people to the party. put it in Oakland though.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Oakland Raiders and our home team. Zerline out now to kick this one away. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Eric Weddle brings him down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Second and 9. Carr. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Carr. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 40.
You don't laugh this shit, man. For real.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it with Jacobs. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Yeah, that's the fucked up shit right here. That's the fucked up shit right here.
Here we go. 180. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch the safety. Super one. Super one.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, son. 180. Here we go, Steve.
After the interception, here's Goff. This one to the left to Higbee. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 7 yards there and a first down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
On first down, it's gone.
Man, he gonna throw it straight to the nigga. Oh my God.
Picked up by
I'm done with this shit, man. He's coming across wide. He gonna throw it over his head to the other nigga. Man, that's the bullshit. You gotta laugh at this shit, boy. This shit is hilarious.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And just a couple
this
yards
shit hilarious, man. You gotta laugh at this shit,
I love to
man.
point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 17 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
I don't understand how that man throws that other man wide open. Then come across all by himself.
And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And an alley to run. He'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, my God.
On first down, Jenkins. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Carr. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Aaron Donald. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Carr. It's a screen to Richard. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's the Raiders punter now. JoJo Natson back deep. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little game. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Now Goff on first down. And that will be incomplete.
That nigga won't let me shine, man.
Instead, it's second down. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver. This is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing, but there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense. But if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. As long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets involved, too.
Like this.
Second down pass play there,
this
but it's incomplete.
Ridiculous. The hatred just doesn't stop. OMG.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's got some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
What our broadcast? Man, somebody in the broadcast.